My name is Ryan Smith, and I am the teacher of this class. And you know, one of the things is standing on this stage reminds me of the fact that, you know, I was a theater kid. Do we have any theater kids out there tonight? There we go, there we go. I was a theater kid. And the one thing that I wanted in the entire world was to be Best Actor. I wanted that award. I was always All-Star Cast. I had Best Actor in my heart. Now, my junior year, we got a new theater director, Carl Apollo. He performed on Broadway. He was an old guy, glasses, like the Six Flags guy, you know, that was Carl Apollo. He was my theater instructor. And he decided that we were going to do Bus Stop. Bus Stop, a one-act play, where I was going to be the lead. I was Carl. And I was going to be acting across from Grace. But see, the thing about this play is that it had one thing that I never had before in any of the plays that I've ever performed, and that was an onstage kiss. And the person he cast as Grace was a cheerleader. She was a beautiful, gorgeous cheerleader. And I was excited because guess what? I was a nerdy kid. Like even though I played sports, I was still the guy playing Dungeons and Dragons with my friends. You know, that was who I was. And I was gonna have an opportunity to have a kiss on stage with a cheerleader. I was excited. And so we did the read-through, and we came to the part in the kiss. But you don't kiss in the read-through, right? So I was gonna be patient. Then we started doing the blocking. But you don't actually perform the script. You're not really saying the words, you're just walking around the stage, you're holding your script in your hand, and you're just moving around to figure out where you're gonna be on stage. So there was no kiss. But then we got to rehearsals. And in the rehearsals, it was time for me to have that moment, the very first time. And whenever Carl said, Mr. Apollo said, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take her, you're gonna put her face in your hands, and it's a real poignant moment. You're gonna draw her face near to yours, and this is your moment. This was my moment. And then you're gonna plant a nice, soft kiss on her lips. And I'm like, I'm winning Best Actor this year. Rehearsals came. We would get to that part. When I would step up to her to cut her face, she would step away. I was like, okay, it's understood. We got lots of time. But as time marched nearer and we got to that point, she would continue to pull away, repulsed at the idea of kissing this. How dare she? So I got a little bit frustrated because at the end of the day, like, this has to happen. We are thespians. We are serious about our craft. We can't be acting like juveniles and pulling away. We have to do this. So we got closer and closer. So finally, I sat down with Mr. Apollo and Grace and said, what are we gonna do? And she agreed that on dress rehearsal, we would do it. Dress rehearsal came, the moment came, I stepped up, and she pulled away again. There was only one choice. It was going to be live. We were going to have to do it at the performance, for the competition, on stage, very first time. The day comes. The performance is going well. I am delivering a Best Actor performance. The moment comes. I walk up to her, cup her hands. I look her in the eye, and as I draw her face nearer to plant a kiss upon her lips, she kisses me, and I jump back, and I'm looking at her like, what the hell just happened? I forget my lines. I'm looking out into the audience like, So this poignant, dramatic play becomes a comedy right before my eyes. The crowd is laughing at my moment. Suffice it to say, we did not win. I was all-star cast, again. And the judge's critique was that the kiss ruined the moment. So what did I learn? I learned that, sometimes you have a moment and you imagine how it's going to be, and it doesn't exactly happen exactly the way that you want it. But it did put me on a path to be here on a stage today, telling stories to you, teaching other people how to tell stories, and I thank Grace for it. So, there you go.